watching Metallica Mania, and I'm back with another album review. Haven't been uploading since last week when I uploaded a video that I took down. I wasn't happy with it. It wasn't a good video. I didn't think my content was that good, so I decided to take the video down. But today we are reviewing Nunslaughter's new album. Red is the color of ripping death, and I can say it's probably my favorite of the year so far. It's quite getting down to the bottom of the year. I'm not going to do a list for my favorites of the year. I'm just doing individual album reviews, telling you what I think of these albums. And Nunslaughter's The Red is the Color of Ripping Death is absolutely fantastic. They're death metal from, I think, Cleveland, Ohio. So yeah, I have a connection with that, with being from Ohio. So it's one of my hometown bands, and one that I've listened to since I was in high school. That's mostly when I got into metal more, and this was one of the bands I came across. Their album Goat, I think it was. Yeah, Goat 2003. I'm wearing the long sleeve from Hell's and Holy Fire, which is their first one, which I got a limited pressing of that one. Overall, I'll stop wasting your guys' time with this. My favorite one on here is To a Horror. Red is the Color of Ripping Death title track, and Annihilate the Kingdom of God, which is probably my favorite one. Beware of God's also good. Dead and Ten's good. Everything is, I tell you what I dislike and what I like. I like everything. I don't dislike anything on here. The Temptress is another good one. The Casket Lid Creaks, that one stands out. It really does, because it's more of a slow... This is their form of death metal is more of a it's not the really deep vocals. They do have that on Annihilate the Kingdom of God, but they really don't have those really deep vocals, and it's more just I don't know how to explain it. But the thing is with this band is they kind of have more of a chuggy, continuous chug type sound, instead of the technical aspect of other death metal. And it's kind of more of the primitive sound more than the technical, over the top, overproduced stuff. It's more just perfect the way it is. I would say I kind of like that form of death metal too. I'm going to say it right here that this is probably my favorite one so far this year. And I've listened to a lot this year. I still have a lot to review from this year, which I'll probably get another video out tomorrow. I'm planning on doing a double upload today and tomorrow, or today, as in I'm doing this at 12 at night. Yeah, this album's fucking great. It's fucking great. This is one of the bands that their whole theme is anti-religion, blasphemy, and I get behind that stuff. That's one of my main things, is I relate to it, because I don't myself like religion, so it's another thing that I relate to these guys with this album. And that kind of creates a bias towards it. See, if I was to listen to a band like Striper, for example, I still like them, but I don't have that connection with it like I do with this stuff. Nunslaughter, Deicide, those bands, I kind of have more of a connection with it. With the bands that sing about the occult and stuff like that, I have more of a connection to it. Let's talk about the song To a Horror. I'm surprised they released the song I'm not talking shit on it. I think it's a great song. But I kind of surprised they released it in 2021. It's a good song though. It's one of my favorites on the album. The first two are pretty good as well. I like everything. There's nothing bad. It's where I would say I'd put it compared to their other albums. Definitely better than their last one, and better than the one in 2007. But I would say it's right along the lines with like the first two, how good it is. I'll show you guys the disc. It's actually a red disc underneath. I really do like the red disc. I think that they did what they were. I'll have another. I'm actually gonna record a video right after this, but this is what I think of Nunslaughter's new album. I think it's fantastic. So this is where I'm gonna end it. Hope you guys liked it. I'll return with another album review during like later on when I'm done with my stuff that I have to get done. So see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys liked it, and subscribe if you didn't.